Welcome in, welcome in. Let's turn this volume down here. Hey y'all. Ooh, child. Let's see if I can pull it up on my laptop here. All right, all right. I can see comments now. Good morning. Hey, y'all go ahead and hit the like button. Tell them, Kim. Let's see what we got up in here. Let's go to the top. Lisa, Sandra, Cherish, Miss B, Baskets and More, Angela, Coupon Empress, Chantel, BT Flowers, Sanice, Peggy, Hope, Buku Baskets. Let's see. Lynn Bradley, Latanya, Young Vern, Via, Angela, Myra, Claudette, Kim, Zan, Mom's Best, Aries, Rachel. All right, Rachel, come on in here, kid. Dorothy. Oh, Lord, it just jumped. Good God Almighty. So we got Dorothy, Debbie, Fate, Driven, Johanna, or Joanna. I'm sorry, I might pronounce that wrong. Susan, Chantel, Lady J. We got a lot of Angelas in here. Constance, Falonda. Hey, Falonda. Simple In Sweets Baskets. Karen, Tammy, Gigi's Creations. Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody, and good morning for those y'all who are coming in now. I just want to come on here and just give y'all like a small little recap because what I tell y'all, them folks won't be out. Woo, child. If it wasn't for my look, listen, I thank God for my nephew. Now he don't always act right, but he does with me. Okay, so he got mad respect enough for me to run it like I needed it to be ran. Okay. So he did a lot of my credit card transactions, in which there was a lot of credit cards ran. I rung up more people with credit cards than I did with anything else. That's including cash, Venmo, Cash App, all that. Nobody. I had one person pay with Cash App and one person pay with Venmo. That is it. Everything else was ran with credit cards. Them people was throwing out them cards. Oh Lord. So good morning, everybody else that's coming in. But yeah, so some of my awesome sales were the Squishmallow Clippies. I'm telling you, people was picking them up like 4, 5, 6 in a bundle, and I sold them for I ended up selling them for $5 a piece, which is perfectly fine. I'm not mad about it. I paid 40 cents. Listen. I'm not mad about the $5, okay? Um, and I tell you, it was so great. Like I said, people were picking them things up by 4, 5, 6 at a time. You do the math, okay? Another great item was the poop spray in the pouch. Now I'm laughing at this one because this was hilarious, y'all. When I tell y'all, one of my subscribers, and I commented on her comment when she commented on my vendor my short video. So if y'all hadn't seen the vendor setup, it's on my short. That's all I could give y'all. I was gonna do a whole video while I was there, but I forgot my memory card here in my laptop, and my other memory card is acting funny. So I couldn't do like a video like I wanted to of just people coming in and coming out, so y'all can see how consistent it was and how it slowed down at times and things like that. So I couldn't. Hey, everybody's coming in. Oh, thanks, Garrett. I had to put a little color on my fingers, make me look like so. I can't do fingernails, so the best thing I can do is put a little polish on them and go on by my business. But good morning, everybody's coming in. Um, sorry, I had to adjust. But anyway, so I couldn't do my camera, and then I was like, I can't go live because I'm using my phone. You know what I'm saying? Because when my nephew got backed up, I would cover more cards on my end because I can run my cards from my phone and my tablet, my iPad. So we was tag teaming it at some points, and at some points he was fine, and I was just taking cash payments and stuff like that. And then of course the one Venmo payment and the one Cash App payment. But for the most part, everything was credit card. Okay. Credit card, debit card, all that. So I'm telling y'all, if y'all don't have a card reader, you need to invest in at least invest in Square or something. You got to get that. If you tell these people, I'm telling you, this is what people are using for the holidays. A lot of people save their credit cards just for the holidays, and when they use it for the holidays, they pay it off over the year, and that's how they get their Christmas. So if you do not have a card reader or some way to take debit and credit cards, you need to get it now. Okay? Don't say I didn't tell you. When I tell you every 95% of my transactions was credit and debit cards. So that's one of the points I want to put out in this video. So make sure y'all know that you must have credit and debit card readers. I don't know what it's to tell you if you don't. It is 200 and almost 40 people in here, and only how many likes? What they said? 64 likes. Y'all are tripping. Y'all are tripping. How is 200 some people here and only 60 something likes? Y'all like my new cup? I gave my who I get that cup to? I gave the other cup, the cup I hid at Dollar General, to my husband because Walmart got some bad tumbler cups out, baby, and these only $10. I know it ain't what this video is about, but I just want to point that out. Oh Lord. I agree with having the CC reader. Yes. For those y'all who just chiming in, we're going over one of the main things you need to have when you out selling for the holidays. Now, all the other holidays, people pay cash, whatever, whoop to whoop. But for Christmas, it looks as though they are trying to run them credit cards and pay it off later. That way they don't have to use their money in their bank right now to cover all the sales, or all the things they want to buy. So, make sure you yes, the major of my sales was credit cards for my first event also. Yeah, girl. I didn't really pay attention to it till after like we got halfway in the event. We got halfway into the event, and I got to realize, I'm like, dang, we bringing up a lot of credit cards. So I went to I can look at my sales or whatever so far and see, how much we've made and stuff like that. So I was putting up on my iPad, and I was like, well, pretty much every transaction been in credit cards. I said, oh, okay, so this is how we gonna roll this holiday season. So yeah, be prepared for that. Anyway, we got to got the Squishmallow Clippers was one of the top sellers. Like I said, one of my subscribers, when I made those poop spray and the little pouches, y'all know the little pot holders that we got. For those y'all who seen it, that I did with the it's a little pot holder that go on the handle of the pots. Well, I didn't use it for that situation. I put those with my what's some things called? My poop sprays. Now I got my poop sprays from Pop Shelf for a penny. The lady was like, yeah, those are discontinued. And when she said discontinued, and she was still up there scanning other stuff up front, I went on and snatched them up because I'm like, discontinued mean that penny, baby. Let me go ahead and grab what I need to grab. So anyway, I got my pool sprays for a penny, and I got the little pouches for a penny. And then I put them two together, wrapped some ribbon around in a little bag, and sold them for $8 a piece. When I tell y'all, people was grabbing them things. Hold on, y'all. Folks want to play games with me today. I ain't got time. Okay. But yeah, so folks was grabbing them things left and right. I'm just cracking up every time somebody, because I would tell them what one of my subscribers had told me to name it, which was "Smell Sweet, Be Discreet." So when I told the customers that, and I was like, "Yeah, that's the name of those. They're called Smell Sweet, Be Discreet." And they started putting the two and two together, and they was like, "Oh yes," and I was like, "Yeah, I had to put them out. I talked some of the merchandise up. You know what I'm saying, to get the sale. So when you standing out there, don't just stand there. If you see somebody eyeballing the product and you want to give them a little extra detail or whatever, by all means do that, okay? So I talked it up, and I was like telling them, yeah, I put them out there because, we right before Thanksgiving. Everybody's going to need a little extra something, and why not have it with the little pouch where you can hide it and be discreet with it? When I tell y'all, them people would, oh, that's a good idea. Oh, that's a good idea. And they just grabbing it. Baby, let me tell you something. $8 a piece. I know everybody's like, I don't sell anything less than $15. But when you get people that buy 3, 4, 5, and 6 at a time, that should tell you something. It is okay to have a few things that's a little, just a little extra, little here and there. I'm telling you, it pays off, y'all. It pays off when you got people picking up multiples, okay? So another good item that sold. I don't know if y'all remember the coffee bean simmering pot kits that I put together. Shoot, I want to say them was like at the beginning of the year. I can't remember when I put them together, but I showed them to y'all on the video of the simmering pot coffee bean mixes. I put them in a small little baggies, and I put the little instructions on them, and put the little cinnamon sticks in there with it, and I was just explaining to people, how everybody kept gravitating to the potpourri section. I don't know what was going on with it. I guess everybody was in the mood to have their house smelling like potpourri. So when I tell you I sold them little baggies, now the coffee beans was free to me. The cinnamon sticks cost me like, I want to say $13 for a big bag, and I just put like 2 or 3 in each of the little coffee bean bags, and then I printed off a label and put in a little self-seal bag. Okay, that's all it was. I sold them for $5 a piece. This one lady walked up to me with 10 of them in her hand. Who ain't finna make that $50? Y'all, when I tell y'all, it was so mind-blowing how people picking stuff up in multiples. They was like, yeah, I got my coworker, I got this person, I got Secret Santa, I got this. I'm telling y'all, them small. I ain't here to boast and show out. I'm telling y'all, them small gifts. This is why I told everybody, every last one of y'all, put 100 together. If you feel like you don't want to go past 100, perfectly fine. I can't make you do anything. But I'm telling you, you're going to have the people come and get one of them big baskets from you, and they're going to be like, dang, I need a little gift for such and such. If you don't have no little gifts there, how they going to buy from you? That means they're going to have to go to the store and get something from somebody else when you could have had small gifts there waiting on them to grab. Just have a small section of them. 100 small gifts is not that bad. It's not a whole lot, honestly. I'm going to tell you right now, it's not a whole lot. Because y'all know how many I got, so... It is not a whole lot. But I did get a lot of feedback from the customers in regards to this as well. They were like, oh, I'm so glad you got all this stuff because, it's so many people we have to buy for, and, all your stuff is budget friendly, and I can buy in multiples and do this and do that. I'm telling y'all, I'm giving y'all the feedback from the people. If I could have recorded it, I would have recorded it, but I left my great memory card here in my laptop after editing my last video and forgot all about it. So, speaker word LBE. Yeah, I'm telling y'all, if y'all ain't never sold small gifts ever in your life, Christmas time is the time to sell them. I don't know if you noticed that when you go in Walmart, they got a whole dollar section, $3 section, $5 section. That's the same as small gifts. If you standing out there with all these extravagant bags, baskets, and all this stuff, and you don't have no $10 section, $15 section, or whatever the case may be, you don't have to do everything that I do, but at least come up with something, like maybe some chocolate box or whatever you got at home. Don't go out and buy a whole lot of stuff. Just use whatever you got and come up with some cooler concepts. They don't have to be, it don't have to be a certain price, but just make sure you have some inexpensive gifts, because it's the same as being in Walmart. You got a whole section of inexpensive stuff. Why they put it there? Because they need to grab a few inexpensive things for a few last minute whatever Secret Santa type gifts. So if Walmart can do it, Target can do it. Target got the whole dollar spot. It's the same thing as you having small gifts, okay? I'm gonna preach this to the day I die, because I'm a firm believer. I sat there and sold it. Saturday, I sat there and sold it. I didn't have anything up there past the $45 at my booth. Nothing past $45. And the reason being is because they're not coming in there for that. They don't come to vendor events for that, but you can still make great money at vendor events. So this is an awesome kickoff for me, baby, because we almost blew it out the water. But I didn't sell out because I took a lot with me. So I don't look for sellouts. I just look for sales. I just look for feedback from the customers. I did get a feedback that I do want to share with y'all again. Another one I want to share with y'all is, so y'all remember the green and red wine bags, gift bags that I have, and I put the candle at the bottom, the oven mitts at the top, and the Christmas spoon. Okay, so I got a feedback from my customers because, and I'm not taking it to heart because I'm still gonna keep those. But she said it would be great if I just had like some oven mitt type gifts or something with just without the candle. She said because she's bought her daughter so many candles that her daughter can't even burn them all at the same time. So I got to think about that. I was like, that's probably a good idea to kind of eliminate some candles from certain things. Because a lot of people may do have abundance of candles. They may buy candles on their own and then have another abundance of candles. So I said, before I stick any more candles in, majority of my gifts, I'm gonna just save them for like my closing gifts or whatever I need to save them for, and then just use a few more. But she said it would have been great if I just had like an oven mitt set or something like that, because she would have, bought it for her two daughters and maybe possibly somebody else. But she didn't see anything like that in the app, and it's not just necessarily the oven mitts. It's just anything you put candles with. Sometimes if you put like a mug and something in the gift, you don't always have to throw a candle in there. So just try to, keep that in mind. A lot of people do have a lot of candles, so make sure you have a lot of gifts that does not involve candles. They left me for 3 to 10 gifts, but I sold all of them. I had nothing over 35 and made $4,000. That you better speak it, Gary. Oh, thanks, Zan. Zan, listen, I didn't know what to do with that poo spray. But anyway, I was a lost cause, but then I looked at them darn oven mitt things, and I was like, you know what? Let me see if them fit in there. Baby, I went to go putting that thing in there, and I said, oh, yeah, combo, one hit a quarter, let's go. And I had like, I want to say I had like 30 of them, maybe like 25 to 30 of those. I sold the heck out of them things. I didn't sell out of them, but I sold the heck out of them things. Like, when I tell you I had to restock the coffee bean potpourris, and I filled that basket up. I had one of my tobacco baskets, but I had the big ones. Y'all know the big black ones I bought from Aldi's a while back. I filled one of them up and put it on the shelf with the tobacco. Y'all seen I posted the shelf of them, the potpourri or whatever. Was your event successful? My event was very successful. For being my first time at that particular location, it went very, very well. Like, nobody knew of me over there because I've never been in that particular town doing a vendor event. So it was a new spot, new location for me. I gave out a lot of business cards. I took a lot of customers' information down because there was a few customers that I need to do, well, hopefully, that I'll be doing their company gifts for them. Like, it was way more than just sales. Like, I'm talking about, it was cracking up. When I tell you the prospects of the possibilities of so much business in that atmosphere was amazing. I was overjoyed. Now, I was tired, but I was overjoyed. But yeah, we did pretty good. I ain't gonna say pretty good. We did very well. Very well. The little clear boxes with the socks from Dollar Tree. I don't know about y'all, but I put $20 on mine, and I'm telling you, this one lady picked up 10 of them. I'm just pointing it out. $20 a piece. She picked up 10 of them. That should tell you something. I'm gonna leave that there. So if you got yours less than 20, I'm gonna tell you right now, pump it on up. Now I didn't do mine in the flat concept, so I can't really tell you how those are gonna sell depending on your price. But I did, y'all know I did mine in the clear boxes, the clear cake boxes that I showed you guys. And I did about 40 of those, I think. I think I had a total of 40 of those. Baby, they was picking them up. They was picking them up. Woo, I was like, yes, Lord. And I dropped one and broke my darn coffee mug in it. So I'm gonna have to repair that one. But other than that, oh my God, those were selling great. A lot of my pet stuff sold really, really well. I sold a few blankets. I sold the wildlife bags, the orange clear bags with the wildlife blanket and a tumbler cup. Now I only sold 2 of those, but those were $45. So, that's like a, here, there type situation. I'm probably gonna sell more of those out on the street than I would at the vendor events, but it's okay. I just wanted to put something at my table. 2 is better than none, baby. Any sale is better than nothing. Okay. Again, a lot of the potpourri stuff sold. The other simmering pot stuff that I bought, that sold. What else sold really, really well? Oh man! So for all of y'all who got those puzzles from Dollar General after summer, whenever the blue dot puzzles. For all of y'all who have those blue dot puzzles, if you have never tried blind date with a puzzle or blind date with a book, please try it. When I tell y'all, I got 2 puzzles left. 2. Now, give or take, I did only sell them for $5, okay? Because I'm testing the waters with that whole situation. Now, I may mark them up a little bit more. I may continue to run them the way they are. But I'm gonna tell you right now, I only got 2 left. Okay. So I was really, really excited about that. They was like, oh, this is such a good idea. And they was like, did you come up with this? I was like, no, this is like nationwide known. I just tapped my little hand into it, The books I sold for $8 and the puzzles I sold for $5. So that really worked out well. What else? Oh, the little Bath and Body Works keychains with the lip balm, the little sets I showed y'all that I made keychains with the little hand lotions. They're not as big as this, but they're the little smaller ones. They're not this size, but they're about this tall, but they're little, the little slimmer ones. I had 10 of those, and I looped a little hole in here and made a little keychain out of it, and then I had the lip balm to go right with it. Well, I put $15 on those and sold them with no problems. Okay? Do not be afraid of your prices. I'm going to get my money's worth because that's Bath and Body Works. I don't care how much I paid for it. It's Bath and Body Works. I need to sell it as Bath and Body Works. And not the price that I paid, but the price that's on the back of here. Okay? I don't care. If I got to go back and get some more and redo some more because somebody placed an order for 20 of them, why would I not sell them for the price I need to sell them for? Because then I'm going to have to go back and pay full price and I'm screwed. Because they don't always run that $2.95 sale or that $2 sale or that whatever. And I paid $1 and some change for them during the, I want to say clearance event, but y'all know what I'm talking about at Bath and Body Works. That little sale or whatever, that big sale. So, I feel like if you sell it for what it's worth, they'll buy it. They'll buy it. You gotta believe in yourself and you gotta believe in your products. Because I'm always scared a little scared when I put certain prices on certain things. But I said, we had one event. I got plenty more to come. Let's give it a shot, And I gave it a shot and I scored. Okay. Let's go back and read some of these comments. What was $20 each? Cherish, it was the the clear boxes with the socks that we're all getting from Dollar Tree, the candy socks and all that stuff. I put mine in those clear boxes that everybody's using versus the flat boxes. Um, and so when I put them in those clear boxes and I added the candy to match and I added a mug and a hot cocoa, that's what I added to mine. And I sold each one of them for $20. Now I could have went up to 25, but I feel like $20 is a fair price for those. And the reason why I'm saying that, just because it came from Dollar Tree does not mean that it's not worth more. A lot of things that are at Dollar Tree are not Dollar Tree particular products, so you can't say, "Oh, well, this is Dollar Tree brand, so it's only worth $1.25." Absolutely not. When you look at the back of those boxes, I don't know if some of y'all saw my video, but it says, I mean, not the back of the box, the back of the socks. It says retail value $12 for the pair of socks. So somebody can sell them for $12. How come you can't sell them with the candy and everything else in a box for $20? So that's the price I put on mine. And like I said, this one lady bought 10 of them, so I was like, I'm good to go. So if you're willing to pay what you paid for 10 of them, I'm good. I'm good. And then people after that were picking up 1, 2, 3, 4 here and there. You know what I'm saying? So it worked out great. I ain't mad at it. You know what I'm saying? We're going to keep this train rolling. Do you price all materials at MSP ×2? How do you allow your time and travel? I don't do anything times anything. I just go off I mainly go off what it's worth, and then I just add in what I want to add in from there. I'm a weird pricer, so I can't really tell you how to price your stuff. It's just on you. With the boxes, let's see, I spent $1, 2, 3, 4, 5, $6 total in those boxes, and I sold them for $20. So that's just I put my prices on that how I feel it like it's worth. When I calculate, and it's just with the small gifts. With the larger gifts is a totally different. Well, I can't say a totally different situation, but if I'm adding in Bath and Body Works and these expensive robes and all that stuff in there, like the robes is $30. Bath and Body Works, 2-piece Bath and Body Works is anywhere between $35 to $40, depending on which ones you pick up. So that's all. Let's just say 40. So you already got $70 invested in that basket already with Bath and Body Works. This is the reason why I say when you put a lotion and a spray in there, don't go adding some other type of perfume and some other type of this and some other type of that, because you are adding a lot of value into that basket. And then you turn around and you say, I'm gonna sell it for $75. I wish I would. Not over here. I don't care if I paid 25 cents for them. I will not do that. Like, I cannot add extra soaps and stuff. I mean, like, I've seen some baskets, and this is no offense to anybody I'm talking about. I've seen some baskets where they had Dove body wash, Bath and Body Works, a whole complete Bath and Body Works set. I'm talking about the body wash, the lotion, and the spray. And you got Dove over here too now. This is all in this one basket. And then you got a robe, you got some slippers, a blanket, and all this other stuff. And you're like, I'm gonna sell it for $120. Good God Almighty! Do y'all know how much Dove costs by itself? I cannot. I will not. I will not, honey. And before I sell it for that price, I will take something out. Use your space fillers. Please don't cheat yourself this holiday season just to make a quick buck. I'm just being honest. And please don't get discouraged if somebody don't buy your stuff. Just look at what you got. Think about how you got it. See if there's anything you need to tweak. See if there's anything you need to take out to adjust the price. If you feel like your price is too high for people, take something out of it. Don't just lower your price just because you want to get a quick sale. Okay? That's my advice. You do what you want to do. You take it or leave it. Okay? But I'm going to make my coins over here. And I'm going to make them the right way. It's about the value, not what I paid for it. Even with buy 3, get 3, you spend $65. That part right there. So, you got to price your stuff accordingly. And if you feel like, again, your price is too high, take something away from it. It's okay. Fill it in with something less expensive or whatever. Less value, a 49-cent coffee mug or a dollar coffee mug or something. Like, I mean, I'm saying that just, I'm not telling you use a coffee mug, but y'all get the point. Fill it in with something else a little less expensive. That way you can bring the price down accordingly. Don't just jump your price down because one customer said, "Oh no, that's too high." I don't care about that customer's opinion. That's one customer out of thousands, millions, billions people in the world. I don't care about that one customer. That it was too high for their budget, but it may not be too high for their budget over here. So you can't just jump your price down just because somebody say, "Oh, I can't pay that." Okay, again, you can't afford it. I get it. I got something over here that you probably could. You know what I'm saying? How about kids squishmallows? Did I miss it? The squishmallow clippies? I didn't put any actual squishmallows out. Not at this event. I'm gonna get them ready for next one though. My bigger squishmallows. But the stuffed animals. So I didn't have like a whole abundance of squishmallows like I wanted to have, like I did the previous year. So I used some of the squishies from Dollar General, the after Valentine's Day sale. So I put some of them out. When again, this one of them things. I had the large ones for the large ones was 10. The mediums were 8, and the little small ones were $3. Okay, now mind you, these are not actual squishmallows, so I'm not gonna put no huge price on them. Okay, the $8 ones, I almost sold out of those. And I'm not saying I sold out to several different people. I'm saying people were picking them up 2, 3, 4 at a time. So every time I would clear the table, I would go up on the box, I would pull some out and stack it back. I'm telling you, we ran it like a full retail. Like my nephew was like, "Auntie, this section right here is empty." I said, "Okay, well, hand me some more in the back." We refilled it. You know, whatever we run out of, we refilled it. Whatever we saw low and the table looked a little slim, we refilled it. The little candy shop boxes, again, rolled them. I only rolled them for like $6. Like them was just some little last minute sticker book type situations. Now I probably could have raised the price on them, but I think $6 was a good price for those because I didn't have that much in it. And I just wanted, some inexpensive things that people can buy in bulk. So it's a lot of things that, I mean, they really wasn't worth a whole lot. And they really didn't cost me hardly nothing to put together. So it was okay to run them for $6. Again, those sold in bulk as well. So I really wasn't complaining. I have the same problem as well because I'm cheap and always looking for a bargain. Yeah, a lot of people, and that's another thing. This older lady was telling me, she was like, "Yeah, I always want to buy for my grandkids, but I have so many." She said, "But you just made it so much easier on me because I can all get them all something and say, Merry Christmas or whatever the case may be." This is how you cater to the people that can't afford it. You give them inexpensive stuff, but make it look festive and fun so it doesn't look as inexpensive. You don't give them expensive stuff and mark it down just so they can afford it. I wish I would. I will not do that. But I will make sure that whatever I put together inexpensive looks as bedazzled as the expensive one. I will give you the same treatment. I'm not going to treat inexpensive different from expensive. Like, it's still going to look like it's worth way more. But at the same time, I know for my pockets and for my sake, I'm making the income I need to make off of it. I do this full time. So I can't be, bull crapping with my prices and bull crapping with, the value of different things. I have to be legit on that because I'm not going to continue to grow if I'm not. I can't, I'm not here to make a quick dollar. I'm here to have repeat customers, returning customers, and also make an honest income. I have to be that way. So, you can say I'm wrong about it, but I'm not going to give you a whole bunch of inexpensive stuff for a little to nothing, just so you can afford to buy it. No, I'm gonna put you together something that looks almost pretty much the same, but using lesser value items, but it's still bringing it out and making it look like it's worth way more. If y'all get what I'm saying. So I learned a lot of things at this vendor event. I took it back a lot of feedback from the customers. And it's a lot of things I'm going to tweak on some of my gifts that I need to, upscale to make them look a little better, and things like that. But it's not too much, just a little touch here and there. But other than that, y'all, we rocked it. We rocked it. What about the squishmallows with the nail polish? So the squishmallows with the nail polish, I kind of think I should have put them in a different location because I didn't sell not one of those. Where they were at on the shelf, I don't know. I guess it's the way I set it up on the shelf. So I'm going to tweak my setup just a little bit. Like I'm gonna keep my shelves because the next one I pretty much got the same kind of space. I have a whole hallway, so I can go back as far as I want. So that when I put I'm still gonna put my tables in the front, but I'm gonna change the station out in Smyrna. My next one in December, I'm gonna change the station out to all kids stuff at that station. So or I may just do like all the clear boxes. I don't know. I'm gonna tweak it and I'm gonna put the pet stuff on the table, on another table or another shelf or something like that, just to switch it up. You know what I'm saying? Because I may have the same customers that went to this one go to the one that I'm gonna do in December. So I don't want to give the same setup. And I feel like if I bring those out with the nail polish and stuff, that closer up front, I think people will be able to, or people will see those better and may want to buy those then. Because the way they were on the shelf, I got to tweak that big shelf because it wasn't popping like I needed to. Most stuff that was popping was the kids zone, the potpourri, the other little shelf that had like the poop sprays and the blind date with the puzzles. And then y'all, I needed another table. I didn't realize my spot at this location was big. I needed another table. And y'all don't know if y'all saw in the video where I had my red tote and then I put a box on top of the tote and I covered that box with extra tablecloth and set them coffee mug and sock gifts on there. I had to make it do what it do. I didn't have no choice. And I was like, I need these to pop. Like, I don't want to just have a few at the top of this shelf and people have to look up or people don't see it. I need something to grab, some more people's attention. So when I added that real quick, right before it got like super, super busy, I added that. I said, I'm finna make it do what it do. So I told my nephew, give me this red tote. And I said, it's festive, it's red, so it can stand in as a table. And I took just a empty box, and I flipped it over and I put the tablecloth on top of it. And baby, I stacked them things up there. And I'm telling you, people was grabbing them and we had to just keep bringing them out the box. Every time somebody would grab and buy one, we had to bring it out the box. I was like, yeah, that worked. That worked. And now I'm thinking to myself, had I not done that, I probably wouldn't have sold none of them darn things. And if I did, it wouldn't have been a few. So I'm glad I did. I changed it up and added that one little section right there. I needed a table so bad. I told my nephew, I was like, I'm about to go to Walmart and snatch me up a table. And I was like, no, let me not spend that extra expense. So it was all good. But my vendor booth was $75. Which was not bad at all. 75 and it was 100 if you didn't volunteer or submit a silent auction gift. But I submitted a silent auction gift. I have no problems with that. So I paid 75 and submitted the silent auction gift. I did not take a U-Haul. We used my husband's trailer and his truck, and we hauled everything in that. So I didn't have an expense of a U-Haul. Now I will in December because my husband will not be with me, and I'm gonna need a truck. I can carry the trailer on the back of my car, but between the trailer and my car, yeah, it's still not gonna give me enough stuff there. When I tell you that one was like a mall, I need all hands on deck. I need all my stuff there. Even if I have to leave some boxes in the truck, I can tell my nephew, hey, we empty on here and I ain't got nothing to put out. Run to the truck, grab me another box. So that's the type of feel I have out there. So I got to make sure I got a truck. So I will have expense of a U-Haul truck then, but I didn't have to have all that. So it worked out great. I didn't really have a whole lot of expenses. It was wonderful. Oh, well, welcome. Can you show us your outfit? What? It's just a t-shirt and some leggings. I got on t-shirt and leggings. Ain't no outfit. That's a good fee for a table. Oh yes, and honestly, I've been trying to get into this one for the past 2 years, and I have always been put on the wait list. Yes, they have a wait list. So when you get to a point where there's a vendor event that has a waiting list, that should tell you it might be beneficial if you try to get in there. So the fact that I was able to get in, I was overjoyed. And then when I got there, she was like, well, I gave you a double booth, but technically this is like 3 booths because I need somebody to occupy this whole corner. So I'm gonna let you occupy this whole corner. I said, girl, you ain't said nothing but a word. So now I did have to bring some old stuff up there. So I packed my car with extra gifts because I didn't bring enough because I didn't know, y'all. I like, she didn't really give like a full explanation of how it's gonna be set up and all that stuff, which was kind of like weird to me. But at the same time, I was like, hey, we're just gonna roll with the punches. And baby, listen. I was like, I'm good. I go back to the house. I packed my car, and my husband stayed home Saturday, and me and my nephew rode out there. We brought in the extra stuff that I brought. We finished setting up. My nephew helped me with a few last minute price tags, and baby, we was in there. We was in there like swimwear. All right. So, but I did want to show y'all. I had some prizes when I came. I had some prizes, y'all, from some of my subscribers. And I'm going to show y'all what I got real quick. So, when I saw this, I was like, oh my gosh. So I got a t-shirt. And y'all know how y'all always say, LBE, you got favor, you got favor, you got favor. Well, this says, I'm guessing it says favor ain't fair, or favor and, I think it's like favor ain't fair. But anyway, the t-shirt is off the chain. Okay. What? Do y'all see this? I was like, yeah, that is too fire. I'm so excited about this. So excited about this shirt. It will definitely be worn. Definitely be worn. And then I got even more excited because I got sent some remixes. Y'all remember my struggle was real on these remixes. I should have went out when Felicia first posted about them. But I was like, my stores ain't got none of them. I ain't never seen none of them. But my subscriber hooked me up with several of these remixes. So I'm super excited about that because now it gives me extra LOL stuff. Because, baby, my LOL section is slim. Listen. All them toys everybody was finding, yeah. Somebody definitely beat me to it by the time I got to Walmart. And then I got some Squishmallow toothpaste. So I have some extras of these. So I'm super excited about that as well. The Squishmallow toothpaste, the ones that Dollar Tree sells, that a lot of people been on the scavenger hunt for. So I got a whole pack of those. And then I'm really excited about these because I still have lip gloss left, or lip balms left from my Pop Shelf haul. And these are lipstick lip balm holders. So y'all already know we about to combo these with the lip balms, and we about to make some little inexpensive gifts out of these too, baby. Have these ready for what? December, okay? So I'm definitely finna create some stuff with these, and that's gonna be a real quick create, baby, because they are already lined up in here, and all I gotta do is grab them lip balms off that shelf, grab my little self-adhesive bags, make it do what it do, okay? So I'm super excited about this. Let me put this back in this bag, honey, because I don't want nothing on it. I'm gonna be very hot about that situation. My husband's like, you got some boxes? He's like, who they from? I guess my subscribers. All right, let's see what's in this one. Oh, good God almighty. Woo-wee. Y'all love me a lot, honey, because these things are heavy. Good morning. Favor is fair. Okay, that's what it says. Oh, Lord. Look, y'all. Some more. When I tell y'all I'm going to be Squishmallow toothpaste up, baby. Let me move my cup. I don't want to knock it over. I'm going to be Squishmallow toothpaste up. Oh, shucks now. Oh, shucks. I ain't seen these yet in Dollar Tree. I haven't seen these yet in Dollar Tree at all. Oh, shucks now. And I got all the colors too. Hoo-wee. Oh, no, I got the toothpaste. Didn't know they had... The toothbrush, didn't know they had toothpaste. Yeah, they had toothbrushes. Toothpaste. It was hard to find at first, just like the Barbie was for me. But thank God for my subscribers. And y'all done hooked me up with both of them, so... My Dollar Tree suck. Hope Mac, this is from my subscriber. I ain't even found it myself. And you know me, if I find them, 2 cases all day long, I don't care. Okay? I don't care if I don't use them for the next 3 years. 2 cases all day long, because I know I'm always have me some cups and I ain't got to worry about going and getting none. But yeah, so we got these. Oh, got more toothpaste at the bottom. Y'all done hooked me up, baby. Y'all making sure I stay out these streets and keep designing. Y'all keep me from having to run anywhere. I appreciate it. I sure do. Save me some time and energy, baby. Oh, got some more Nerf socks. Got some more Nerf socks. These are some of the... I had got some of these, but I couldn't find no more. But my subscriber show had been hooking me up with these. So there's another thing I also got too. I thought there was like another design, but I haven't seen... Listen. The first time I saw these, that was the last time I saw these. So I haven't seen any more, but baby, I'll take them, okay? I will take them. I got one more package too, I forgot. That I haven't showed y'all. I gotta figure out what I did with it though. There's another package I got. I'm telling y'all been hooking a sister up, baby. Y'all been hooking a sister up. Hold on, let me see if I can take this on top of here. Alright. Sit my hind tail back down. So, y'all remember when I said that I was out of these? Well, my subscriber, I think she said, well, I ain't going to use the rest of mine, so I'm going to send you the rest of mine. And I'm so grateful. Oh, I'm so grateful. And look, she sent me some Nerf socks. Woo, baby, I tell y'all, when y'all listen, baby. Y'all listen, okay? So, I got some more Nerf socks from her. I have them Nerf socks on right now. Everyone asking me where I buy them. I said my company. That part, Tasha. That part right there. Listen, and that's another thing too. She just pointed out a great point. When people see you with something on, whether it be something you bought for your company or you drinking out a certain cup or whatever the case may be, don't tell them Dollar Tree. Tell them I got them. That's a part of my company. That way, when they want to buy them, they can just pay again. Now, this one don't say it, but most of them say on the back of here, value $12. So, push come to shove, they be like, well, can I get 3-4 pairs? Yeah, they $10 a piece, $12 a piece, whatever you want to put on there. And tell them that's how much they are. And sell them just like that. Everything ain't always got to go in a basket. So, Tasha just pointed out a great point. I'm putting the toothbrush with my Squishmallows. Yeah, I am too. I have some bigger Squishmallows and then some other stuff that's got Squishmallow on it. I have 4 people wanted them. I told them 10 each. That part right there, Tasha. That part right there. Since you ain't saying nothing but a word. That is the truth. Folks want to buy this stuff from you, sell them individually. All you gotta do is make sure you remove that part right there and you're good. So I got some green clover books and stuff. But y'all know I need these for like around Mother's Day and stuff like that, or the women's thing for my church. So I got a lot of the little planners and stuff like that for the small gifts for the women's ministry at my church. And she hooked me up. I got a whole lot of these things. Because I used all of mine. Well, most of mine, as far as the notebooks and stuff go, I used all the notebooks. I think I got like 3 notebooks left. Because I had to do like 20 of them gifts, I think. So she hooked me up with a lot of this stuff. Trying to see what else is in here. Oh, she gave me some more red boxes with the green ribbon. And I got some already pre-bagged Father's Day cards. Now, I'm going to tell y'all something. Them Father's Day gifts may not sell as well, but them cards sure do. Them cards definitely sure do, honey. And I would get cards all day long. When I tell y'all that was the best decision I ever made, selling cards. And then here goes some gift tags. Yep, here's some gift tags. I got a whole pack of, I don't know how many. It's like about, gotta be over 100 gift tags. She also sent me some pens, but I already used them in my church welcome bag. But she texted me and said, those are for your welcome bags. Thank you, because I needed some more right at that time, too. So, that was great. How much do you sell your cards for? I sell them cards for $2. I want to say it was $2 a piece, Cherish. It wasn't expensive. Just, just something to add a little extra coins in my pocket. I say, it said 183 likes. You are so willing to share your knowledge with us, which is a blessing. So your subscribers want to bless you. Listen, y'all have unbelievably blessed me. Like, I've never been one to just, be blessed with just... I've been doing this for 10 years. I've been making baskets for almost 10 years. And I have never had people just... I guess I've never felt like I've touched people to the point where they want to bless me with different stuff and just stuff that will help me and keep me going and keep me sane and keep my brain functioning. And then all the love and encouragement, all the encouraging words and stuff like that, y'all, it is truly a blessing. Y'all just don't know. I do not take it for granted because I didn't have this years ago. Like, it was just me, solo dolo. A lot of people didn't believe in me, including my husband. My family didn't believe in me. My friends didn't believe in me. I lost friends along the way because they felt like I was working so much I didn't have time for them. And it's a lot. Like, it's a lot on a person when you're trying to follow your dreams and follow the plan that God has for your life. But just like you said, some people come in your life only a season. So, you got to bust a move. Deuces, because I ain't stopping. How can we send you things, LBE? I like your lives because of your personality. Oh, thank you. You can message me like on Facebook or Instagram, and then we can conversate from there. And I give you the information. How do you hide the price tags on the Dodge? I don't hide them. I cut them. That's just my thing. A lot of people been putting stickers and stuff like that on it. Some people use whiteout or whatever the case may be. I just cut them. I don't care about the cut being in the socks. It ain't gonna take away from the value of the socks. I take my good old scissors and I just cut me a little square around and it's out. You're truly a blessing to me. Have been watching you for a while. Your vibe and kind of words of encouragement. You help people eat for real. Hey, by all means, make your extra coin so you do what you got to do. I've been at the bottom. I've been there. All by my lonesome. I've been there. where I lost this and I lost that and I lost this and I lost that. And thank God. And I thank God every day because I'm like, I don't know what I would have done if I had kids on top of what I was going through. So I can't understand what most people go through to have children and still are, in the struggling situation and stuff like that. I can only speak for a person that just me solo going through the struggles of life. And when I started this, it was rough because I was using money out of my paycheck to pay for this. I use coupon and stuff, but you have to add, you have to pay for the bags and all that stuff. You can't coupon the bags, you can't coupon. Some stuff you just can't coupon. Um, and so I would take, a certain amount of money out of each one of my checks and I would dedicate that to my business and I would roll with however much I could take out. If I only could take out $25, guess what? I spent that $25 on 4 or 5 different concepts. Well, at the time, you could have spent it on a whole lot at the Dollar Tree because you didn't have to pay the extra 25 cents. So it worked out in my favor to run that $25 and come up with different concepts from the Dollar Tree and advertise those, take them apart, switch them up, advertise them again, take them apart, switch them up, advertise them again until I got a sale or until I got a order. And then again, that's why I get deposits and or the full payment up front. You got to pay either or, deposit or the full. You ain't ordering and then paying me later. That is not a possibility. So that way, if I'm ever, and we've all been there. That way, if you ever broke and you like, oh Lord, how am I gonna fulfill this order if I ain't got the money to fulfill it because I gotta wait on them to pay me? No, you ain't got to wait on nothing. You tell them I need a deposit. That way you can at least cover what you're trying to pay, or what they trying to do, which I still take a deposit regardless of that. But I'm just saying for those of y'all who are struggling and trying to make ends meet and you realize you don't have the money to even pay for the stuff to fulfill the order, get a deposit. Make sure I always get a deposit. That way you always have that income to go buy the things you need to buy for the basket, fill it, and then get the rest of your money. Just that simple. So your test is now your testimony. That part right there. I struggled at the beginning. I struggled at the beginning. It was rough. But, a lot of words of encouragement from a lot of different people really opened my eyes up to saying, keep going because it's going to be great on the other end. Now, I'm not where I want to be, but baby, listen, I'm sure not where I used to be. I didn't have all this when I started. I was using Dollar Tree ribbon. Okay? I didn't even know nothing about this ribbon. And then when I did find out about it, I still couldn't afford it. So, it took a minute. That's what I'm going through, the disbelief from my husband. Yeah, now, I'm going to tell you about the husband situation. Now, I don't know how your husband is, but I told myself, I'm going to give myself, I told my husband, I told myself first, and I told my husband, I said, give me 5 months. 5 months. Don't argue me about it. Don't fuss about it. Don't talk about it. Just give me 5 months to work. When I tell you I busted my tail for them 5 months to show him that it was profitable, because he one of them people where he want that steady pay. That steady pay. And I'm thinking to myself, dude, you used to a weekly pay. Don't you know people get paid weekly, bi-weekly, monthly? Okay then. So you can't just be like, oh, well, you need the same pay you was having. No, I don't. Long as there's income coming in here and these lights be on and this roof is over our head, that's all that matters. And we still able to drive our vehicles. So, I always give them a constant reminder now, because I'm like, you see our cars paid off, right? I'll be having to point stuff out like, how you think we got there? I mean, I know you work and everything, but, your check ain't taking care of everything. How you think we got there, bro? Like, let me give you a constant reminder where we at now, because where we was then, we were struggling, but let me show you where we at now, okay? So that's my advice. Listen, but when you give him the time frame, you better work your hind tail off. I'm talking about cook, clean, wash clothes, get your baskets done, get them sold, work your butt off to show him that it is profitable. Because if you tell him, oh, give me 5 months, and you sitting around eating popcorn and and cookies and watching your favorite shows and stuff, y'all gonna be going at it head to head, bumping heads, neck and neck. I'm telling you, it's been a lot of arguments with my husband about this situation. A lot. I ain't not gonna sugarcoat to y'all. It's been a lot. But I told him, I said, I ain't worried about none you talking about. Because I know what my guy got for me. And I'm going to run it, okay? So give me 5 months and leave me alone. I'm in that situation now. My husband thinks it's a waste of time to do this. Yep. Mine was the same way. But I'm going to tell you one thing too, though. One thing for certain, two things for sure. When Valentine's came and he saw the money that was coming in, he shut his mouth real quick. Then Easter came around and he saw the money that was coming in, he shut his mouth real quick. Now, after Father's Day, you know, everything slows down. Well, that's when I had to work even harder because I said I want this full time. Okay? I left my job. I asked God for the date. He gave me the date to leave. I asked God for the opportunity. He gave me the opportunity. I'm not finna take it for granted. I'm not finna sit on the opportunity he's giving me to succeed. I'm not about to do it. So when y'all say, LBE, do you ever sleep? Probably not. But I know who holds my hand, and I know who keeps me every single day, and I know who motivates me and pushes me to do the things I need to do. So I keep going. Yes, I'm well rested now. I took a whole day yesterday. Somebody texted me, said, LB, you at Pop Shelf? Absolutely not. I'm sitting on my butt on my couch watching a movie for the first time in a long time. And I'm enjoying it, eating some popcorn. I sure am. So, you know, you got to pick your days where you rest and work your schedule out, but you got to kick it in top gear. You can't tell them, oh, it's going to be great one day. It's going to be great one day. It's going to be great one day. And you ain't doing nothing to make it great. You can't sit down. You got to keep pushing. So, and that's promoting. I'm my own everything. Until I am able to get to an area where I can have a team. I can't have a team up here. I can barely walk up here myself. So having anybody else up here, y'all should see me, my sister, and my nephew around Easter last year. When she came over here, they come over here to help me. As we were making, my nephew was taking them downstairs. We was making them, she was taking them downstairs. That's the first time my sister ever helped me make some baskets. But I was desperate because I had orders that need to be fulfilled on top of all the hundreds of Easter baskets I put out. So she came up here and she helped me. I directed her a little bit because she was struggling, but you know, we worked it out. I try to teach you got to climb the mountain with the Easter baskets. I don't want everything flat. I need to climb the mountain. So, you know, it's just, she didn't believe it either. None of them believed it. They're like, oh, girl, you just bullcrapping. It's just a side hustle. Now, even when I was working a full-time job, it was a part-time. It wasn't a part-time job. I told people I worked for 2 full-time jobs. I didn't claim no side hustle. I'm about my business. I ain't on no side. I'm trying to make this my full time. So I got to work it as this is my full time. That side, y'all can have the little side hustle stuff. There ain't no side hustle money for me, baby. It wasn't when I was working a full-time job, and it ain't now. It is a real deal business for me. And I would never claim it as a side hustle. Ever. Now, YouTube, that's a side hustle. Oh, Lord. That's why I'm grateful to work from home. I work for my job and my business, but it's pushing me to see why I gotta lay this job down. Yes, it gets to the point where you like, okay, I gotta make the executive decision. That's how I got. I ran my business and worked full-time job for 5 years, 4 years. No, about 5 years. Yeah, I did both of them. 5 years. 5. And I said, okay. A sister is tired. We can't keep going like this. I'm talking about I didn't take lunch breaks at my job. And luckily we got a chance, we were able to eat at our desk. So I actually used my lunch break to go get things for a basket order. Or go shop at Dollar General when they had the sales to get me some more inventory. That's what I use my lunch breaks for. I didn't ever take a real lunch break. Ever. Unless it was something I didn't have an order for or something like that, then my job had a gym. So I would go to the gym and work out during my lunch break. And then again, like I said, we can always eat at our desk. So I didn't have a problem with eating my lunches. But I didn't do nothing real I didn't take an actual lunch break. I worked it. It was sometimes I was making wreaths for my fall festival, and I was making them in the back of my car on my lunch break. I was back there, had the trunk open, the wreath forms. I brought everything with me, ribbon and all, and I was back there cutting ribbon, putting it, tagging it on, stringing it on, all that stuff. I worked on my lunch break because I knew where I wanted to be. Words have power. Thank you. I must stop claiming side hustle. Yeah, I don't claim side. Now, if it is your like your part time or your little side, that by all means claim that. But it's not a side hustle for me. It never was a side hustle, so I never claimed it as a side hustle. I always claimed it as my 2 full-time jobs. Watching your videos, you tell it real, and you are such an inspiration to us to take the leap and go for it. That sounds like me. I shop on my lunch breaks also. Yeah, I picked it. I listen. I don't know. I can't tell you what a real lunch break look like. Can't tell you. I cannot tell you what a real lunch break look like. I don't even take lunch breaks now. I just be like, okay, I'm hungry. Let me go down and eat, grab me food, and eat, and I come right on back up here. I now put everything in boxes till I can move out. I left some baskets out that I had made. Hopefully, I sell them. It's about 10 of them, but it's hard. It is hard. I wish I can argue with my mom and her to leave me alone, but when you're living with other people's houses, they don't want the mess. Now, I get that. I get that if you're at your mom's house. But also, if your mom is not seeing the vision, that's an executive decision you got to make to do what you got to do. But my mom, thank God, is understanding at this point because she see the coins. She didn't see it at first either. But at first, I didn't have anything in her house either. So it's just the past. I think I've had stuff in her house for like the past year. It hasn't been that long in her house. And she was like, "Yeah, come on, use one of these bedrooms as storage. Don't pay for a storage unit." And I was like, "Okay, cool." But that lasted only so long because I was like, "Nah, baby, I can't keep running back and forth to mama's house to get my stuff." So I get the whole situation with your mom and you live in the home with your mom and stuff like that. That's just a decision you're gonna have to make to figure out what your next path is. But I always tell you to pray about it. Don't make a drastic decision without talking to him. Okay? Don't do that. Don't do it. No, it's enough because she lost her store. So for her, I'm just wasting my time and too much negativity. Yeah. Yeah, the negativity, I'm telling y'all. It's, I've been there. I've cried. I've cried. And I've cried. And I said, I will not be defeated. So I figured out a game plan and I made it work. That's the only thing I can tell you is find your game plan, pray about it, write it down, and go from there. When you call it a side hustle, people forget to show you. People forget to shop with you during non-holiday periods. Then you step back out during the holiday and business is slow. Yes. If you want the consistency, you got to be consistent yourself. How do you market your products? I tried Facebook Marketplace next door, but it seems to attract lots of scammers. You're gonna always attract scammers regardless. I get emails from people just because, honestly, I think if you Google Love Basket Express, I'm gonna pop up. At this point. I'm too far in the game that I shouldn't pop up. But people will get your stuff and just you gonna have scammers all day, all year, every year, every day, every year. You just gotta keep going, keep promoting it, and I'm not saying do Facebook marketing. You need to promote on your Facebook page. You got all them people you friends with, classmates and all that. And I got my classmates support the heck out of me now. Like I'm talking about people that graduated before me, they graduated my sister, they graduated with me, after me. One of my friends just sent me she graduated after me, just sent me a message, a memory off of Facebook when I made her child's first Easter basket. Woo, child, y'all should have seen that basket. I was like, ooh, Lord, I've come a long way. That basket look a hot mess. But anyway, hey, it made the money. And I sent her a message back. I said, yeah, you've been rocking me for a long time, and I appreciate your business. I appreciate your support. Because every year my batches have grown up with kids. Literally grown up with kids. And it's so crazy to see, like, here you go almost 10 years later, and you've been making a Easter basket for this same child for the past 10 years. Like, it's amazing. It's an amazing feeling. So all I say is just keep going, keep believing, keep having the faith, pray about it, pray a lot and hard. Cry your tears out if you got to. Let it out. Don't hold it in. My stuffed balloons and gift baskets was taking up lots of space. My daughter was like, "Ma, how long do these balloons have to be in here?" every event I wanted to sign up for to vend was a scam. It's so upsetting. Hope Mac, the only thing I can tell you to do is, if you're on Facebook Market, look up the vendor events in your area, in your city, in your town. And then go to their pages. Most of them have a page. If they don't have a Facebook page cater to that particular event, then there's a problem. If they have a Facebook page that's set up, it has people saying, "Oh, we interested." Like this one I just did, they had over 2,500 people say that they were interested in that event, and they weren't playing. And then another thing I saw, like when I got to the event, y'all, when I tell y'all, when we was there setting up the night, and I got to set up the night before. That's another thing I meant to tell y'all that. For those of y'all who didn't know, I got to set up the night before, which was great because it took a whole lot of stress off my shoulders for Saturday. But when I was there setting up, when I tell y'all thought my booth was decked out, I wish I could have walked around and showed y'all everybody else's. I mean, people had Christmas stringy lights with a whole backdrop, and I mean, clothes displayed like it was in a department store. Like, I'm talking about, it was mind blowing how hard people went in for this event. That's when I saw that being set up the day before, I knew then that I was in for something great. I just had a feeling like I'm in there. The first red flag, but the first green flag was the fact that they had a waiting list for the past 2 years. I knew it was something good. I just didn't know how good it was gonna be. So yeah, it was amazing. It was amazing. So just like I said, look for their previous. Sometimes they'll post their previous events, and you can see pictures and go to the photos. I mean, really do your research, because that's what I did. Because I only do a certain amount. I can't do a whole lot. I just can't. So do your research, look at the pictures and all that stuff before you even apply for it, and see if they're legit. And also read the comments, because some people put in them like, "Do not respond to such and such person." Because some people will go in the comments and see all the people that want to sign up, and that's how the scammers will get you, because they'll grab all your names and say, "Hey, you can sign up through here." If that ain't the same person that posted the event, that's another thing you need to look at. Who posted the event and who telling you to sign up through this sheet right here? Because if that sheet is not created by that person that posted the event to begin with, then you already know it's a red flag. You just gotta pay attention to stuff like that. I've learned it over the years. When you have business, you have to treat it as one. Run it legally as soon as possible. It's better for you. Wait, when you have a business, you have to treat it as one. Run it legally as soon as possible. That's correct. Don't pay through Cash App if possible. That part right there. Scams are too expensive for us beginners. That's correct. Yep, they got me one time, never again. I'm super careful. What happens if you don't really have any friends on Facebook? Keep posting. And then Facebook allows you to make reels. Y'all know the short videos that we make on here? You can actually save them to your phone and post them on your Facebook page and your Instagram. Did y'all know that? The same video. That's the same way with TikTok. If you on TikTok, save your TikTok video to your phone, post it on all your other social media platforms. I don't know if y'all realize that sometimes when I post a reel on my Facebook, it shows up on my Instagram, because at the bottom of Facebook it says send to Instagram or something like that, and you can hit that and turn that on. So you don't have to post on Instagram. You just post it on Facebook, and it posts Facebook and Instagram at the same time. So technology is really making it easy for you. You just got to learn how to do it. But all your short videos on YouTube, you can save them to your device. There's the three dots at the top of your short video. Click that and it should say save to device. Save that short video to device, shoot it over to Facebook, and add it as a reel. People around the world see your reels faster than they see anything you post on your Facebook page. So if you just continue to make reels after reels after reels after reels after reels, at some point somebody gonna see something. Okay. Now the reels also post to your Facebook page at the same time, so you don't even have to worry about reposting it. That's the good thing about technology, baby. Run it. That's like, so once you get the hang of it, run it, run it, run it, run it. Keep it going. I love Cash App. I have my scan barcode on a board. That almost happened to me. A person was scamming people for the event. They were very aggressive. That's another thing. If they're very aggressive in reaching out to you and contacting you and they just won't stop, that's a red flag. And no vendor coordinator is gonna do that to you. Either you sign up or you don't sign up. They're gonna move on to the next one. They're not finna attack you 12 million times in messages and stuff to try to get you to sign up. They're not about to do that. They may send you 1 or 2 emails, like the first one and then a reminder. But other than that, they're gonna leave you alone. They're gonna let you alone. I have to get back to work. I keep my phone on and still watch. Yes, Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube get the same content, but I make a little more different details. Yes, because all of y'all, I don't think are on my Facebook. When I tell you I got so many requests on Facebook, it's gonna take me an hour, 2, 3 hours, probably a whole day to go through all the requests, try to get people in. But you got to be very, very particular on the requests on Facebook, because some people are on there bull crapping, creating fake pages and trying to get onto your Facebook. So you got to read and look at folks' page and all this other stuff just to know if they legit people or not. Listen, Facebook, get on somewhere. So if you want to follow me on Instagram. It's just easier, or YouTube or whatever, Hey, Donna. Oh, me, y'all. Well, I'm gonna get back to work. I just want to come on here and talk to y'all, tell y'all that the vendor event was very great and successful. I do not share like the full total of what I made, but I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I made, okay. And baby, when I see them credit card transactions hit my bank account today, I said, "Woo, thank you, Lord." So anyway, it's very beneficial. Don't sleep on the small gifts. And also, make sure you have a credit and debit card processor. Whatever you need to have, make sure you have a debit and credit card processor. Christmas, they all about the credit and debit cards, mainly the credit cards. So if you don't have nothing to process that, it's gonna be hard for you this holiday season. I'm just gonna be honest. So my advice: take an investment, take a leap. Either get Square. I think Square is about the best one out there. If you don't have like an actual bank account thing or merchant type thing, go with Square and sign yourself up and make it do what it do. Okay. Don't miss money because you don't have a way to process debit and credit. Don't tell them, "Oh, I don't have debit credit, but I got Cash App and Venmo." They don't care about that. They want to use their credit card so they got something they can pay back later on. They ain't got to use all their money now. So if you don't have that, you will miss sales. I'm just gonna be honest. You will. So anyway, y'all have a great day. Going back to work while y'all sitting there sneaking and trying to watch me. I love y'all, and we'll talk to y'all later. Peace.